Hi everyone, if you're wondering where I'm going to Aqua Fit. If you're new, welcome. My name is Mallory. It's 9:38 in the morning. It's very early. I got 4 hours and 4 minutes of sleep last night, so I'm kind of like a walking zombie, but I like to leave early, like 9:30, between 9:30 and 9:40. 9:40 the latest for Aqua Fit, just so I give myself enough time to get there. And so, where am I going with this? My brain isn't fully functioning yet, so I can get to be like one of the first people there to have some time to myself. So, I weighed myself this morning, and I have one of the I think there's only one Fitbit scale, but I have like the latest up-to-date version. So it's like the, whatever the heck it's called, but I have like a number 2 next to it, meaning it's like, you know, there's like the iPhone, whatever, and things like that. It's like the latest and greatest, but probably not. There's probably other new things out there in the world. But anyways, it tells you how much you weigh, like total, your body fat percentage, and your BMI. So you get 3 numbers to look at. And while my weight went up a little bit, because it's going to fluctuate as you're losing weight, and I weigh more today than yesterday, but my body fat is less today than it was yesterday. So, I mean, I've been looking at like this past week, and like actually I like took it way back, and today is the day that my body fat percentage has been the lowest. So I'm like, and then I had a little conversation with myself, because my trainer told me that you might have a high number on the scale, but it could be that your fat percentage and all that's gone down because you've gained muscle. And I go, would you look at that? Because, I mean, I don't know what's what anymore. But what I'll tell you is there's a lot to look at. And I have been like working out more on my muscles, and got more on that in a minute. Gotta cross the street. So I've made a deal with my dad that when I get to a certain weight by December 31st, and I may have mentioned this before, I get a golf cart, which I desperately need one. And then I said to myself today, this isn't fair. If I'm like living a healthy life, being active, eating better, doing all these things, like gaining muscle, because that would make the number on the scale higher, but I could like look like Britney Spears one day. So I'm gonna have to have a talk with him and say, you know what, we need to refigure this. There's people calling. So I want to like renegotiate with him. It's 80 degrees outside. It says it feels like 90. I feel weird talking around people playing golf. Only because I don't want to be like disrespectful. That's what I'm looking for. Because one time my dad and I were walking, and I was talking really loud, and he's like, shh, he's about to tee off. I'm like, whoa. Okay. So, I mentioned in one of my videos, I don't know if the last one you saw or what, that I left a note from my trainer simply saying, problems, do you have time to help try to work it out or fix it today? And the answer would be yes. So at 1 o'clock today, and I head up to the gym and stretch it out. I'm roasting. I'm wearing this, like, can't see because I'm not showing it, but I just gotta get to there. This is like, I don't know, a dress. It's something that's obviously black, which is absorbing the heat, but it's something that I don't care that it's constantly getting wet with chlorinated water. My swimsuit is all black. And then I have on little black shorts because sometimes the world just ain't ready for these thighs. And these are shorts that I bought purposefully. Again, I don't care. They get like wet in chlorinated water and over time get like ill. So I am roasting just a little bit. It's like extra busy and extra noisy. These are the tennis courts. It's 9:49 and Aqua Fit's at 10 o'clock. Yeah. Right on the side of these bushes. I wear my hat, my sunglasses, my little shorts. And it's just me. I'm talking kind of quiet. I don't want to draw attention to myself and the people playing tennis. I don't want to distract anyone playing tennis. But it is H-O-T. All capital letters, exclamation point, hot outside. And I don't get how people can play golf or tennis in this kind of heat. It's a little crazy to me. But here I am going to enjoy myself. These chairs are kind of hot as well, but the pool looks very inviting, and I like to just sit here, get all roasty toasty, so when class starts I'm like ready to go. To respect people's privacy, I don't film Aqua Fit, but you can at least enjoy the view of the pool where I work out in for an hour. So, Aqua Fit is over, heading back home. It's 11:08. I'm still tired. Guess that's what's to be expected when you've had 4 hours and 4 minutes of sleep. But, I don't know if I've ever mentioned this before. In Aqua Fit, we do a cool down. This just sounds funny because you're in a pool and you're cool, but it's where we do like a 5 to 10 minute meditation, and I like totally zoned out. I was kind of like somewhat asleep, but not really, which is technically how you should be when you're meditating. I mean, it's okay if you do fall asleep. And so when it was over, one of the ladies in the class made a comment about a car going by or a truck. I'm like, really? That's how zoned out I was. But it is hot, let me tell you. So I was just the first one there, had some nice time to myself, got some work done on my phone. Then the other lady started showing up, and then my trainer, and he's like, oh my god, it's like so hot, you can wait to just like jump right in, but not really because it's too shallow to jump or dive. But it's funny because, well, now I'm walking and I'm roasting, but anyways, I don't know if I mentioned this, I wrote up like a testimonial, like a piece about Tai Chi class in hopes to like make it inviting for others to want to join, and I'm still like working on that project, but I decided my next project is going to be Aqua Fit. So I wrote something, but it's not like amazing like the Tai Chi one is. So my editor, aka my mom, I emailed it to her and I said, can you turn my work of art into a masterpiece? So I don't know if she's seen it yet, but it's funny because I mentioned 2 songs because we listen to music during Aqua Fit. These hoes. listen to a certain genre and, you know, this music, and I put 2 examples of 2 kind of songs, and literally they're played back to back today, which maybe they always are, and I just noticed. And then I wondered, is it by the same people? So I don't know, but working on it. So my goal is to drink all this, start another one. Yesterday I only had 2 water bottles, not 3. So I'm like, I gotta get this one in me. Ooh. So when I get home and inside, I might take try to just take the world's fastest shower, leave my head alone. I'll wash my hair tonight or tomorrow, but just wash my body from being in the pool. Pardon me, I have an itch on my ear, I got scratched it. Hello. So eat lunch, I gotta do that. I have to be at the gym at 1 o'clock, so I want to leave around between 1:40 and 1:50. No, that'd get me there by 2 o'clock. 12:40 to 12:50. So, got stuff to do. And then my trainer's gonna be here tomorrow on a Saturday for the first time. So it's if any of y'all want to come to the gym or whatever. So all of them are no thank you. And I'm sign me up. Pardon the mess, but okay. This is my cat's bed, and normally it's upright, and it's in the corner by the tripod and those golf clubs. And lately I've noticed she needs to get her nails trimmed again, but good luck to anyone who attempts that. And the last time her nails were very long, she got her claw stuck in her bed and was dragging it with her. My cat Squeaky. I'm out of breath. And it looks like she done did it again. I came in here to put my shoes away and to find stuff to wear after I'm done with my shower, and I'm OMG, her bed is upside down. Don't know if I've shown you the nunchucks. I know I talked about them, and I think I showed them when they were in their case. I don't think you're gonna be able to see that gold? That's a dragon. When I was looking at foam nunchucks on ye old Amazon, you could see it a lot better, so I was but I'll tell you a little tidbit in case you're ever interested in learning how to use nunchucks. I'm putting them away because, hold on, sometimes it's hard to do things one-handed. I don't know if these will fit in my bag or not. Because it's 12:40, so I gotta leave in a minute. But the key with the nunchucks that I have found is don't think, just do. The more I find myself thinking about what it is I'm supposed to be doing, the more I either screw up or chicken out, literally. So I'll be spinning it, and the goal is to flip it over your hand and then catch it on the other side. And so I'm kind of doing this jump rope motion, and I'm 1, 2, and then on 3 I want to go, but then there's this hesitation and this panic and fear sets in, and it doesn't happen, and it takes me back to jump rope days in middle school and high school when they do double dutch, or just not even double dutch, but when it's 2 people swing the rope, and then it's you have to just jump into it and start jump roping while the jump rope is already in motion. That used to scare the hell out of me. So I get that that feeling and that fear, it comes creeping back in, and I'm oh no. But if I don't really think about it, if I obviously think about what you want to do before you're going to do it. And same with boxing. If you're going to do a combo, think of a combo you want to do before you're going to kick and punch the bag. And then when it's time to go, you just go. Because if you are putting too much thought into it, it's not gonna turn out well for you. At least not for me. It's one. Sometimes I have to like count to make sure I'm doing things right. Like 1, 2, but pretend it's like 1's the right, 2's the left. Step back. That's 3. Like set myself 4. Then like again. So sometimes you do have to like count it out, or say like right, left, right, stop, center, right, you know what I mean? Like that's okay, but to like really put thought into it, it backfires on you, and you want to get to a place, and you can when you're just like swinging and twirling. I'm like, hey, if I can like master nunchucks, maybe I should become a baton twirler, because I've learned some new moves from Sensei David on YouTube, and it's a lot of fun, and eventually you like find yourself in a meditative state and you're not really thinking about things. So I like mindless projects and activities like that where you're not really thinking, you know, like washing your hair. How many of you when you're washing your hair are thinking about 10,000 things? Some of you might be, but I'm not. So anyways, I'm gonna go gather my stuff together and get ready to walk to the gym. Squeaky. Had a nice little stretching session at the gym. Trying to get my back in order. Want to switch bodies for a day so you can have ouchies? No, that's not nice with me, is it? Let's say hello. Oh, look at that eyeball. You need to get your nails did. Are you waving to everybody? You're saying bye-bye. Are you telling them to subscribe? So like the channel, give it a paw. You see yourself? You want to be a YouTube famous kitty cat? You want your own Instagram account? You want me to tweet on your behalf?